Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Okay, I have coffee. I have my comfy blanket. I'm ready to get into this puzzle. I love puzzles. All right. Put that there. I need to get a charger for my mug for over here. Sunday morning, simps. Hi, Victor. What's up? Oh, goodness. Good morning, guys. Good morning. We're going to be continuing the really cute little chameleon puzzle this morning. I do need to jump into the Discord. I know Steph and Max were both behind this morning, but we're gonna go ahead and just jump on in because I'm really itching to get back into this game. So into this puzzle because I love a good puzzle. Oh, internet's being dumb. There we go. We're back up. We're back up. Back up. We got this. Yeah, I know YouTube's been having some issues. If you're having issues with the live stream, make sure to bump it up to the highest source or the highest quality you can. I know that helped me with Az's stream this morning. So if you are having issues with the stream buffering a lot, that's what you can do to help. There we go. Now I can get into there. Connected. Yeah, YouTube is having some issues today. So if you are continuously buffering over on YouTube, I am also live on Twitch. That could be another option for if you want to watch the stream. I don't know how the quality is over there, but that is an option. All right, so I have all the pieces laid out. Let's go to the overhead. All right. Let's jump into this. So I did recently pick up a new hobby. I have started crocheting for the first time. And surprisingly, I love it. No, not that. Let's see. I don't think I have a spot for that one yet. You are going to go in this area somewhere. I got hungry. I should make me some oatmeal or something. Coffee. I had such a bad headache yesterday because I didn't drink any coffee. I messed up. Alright, where do we want to start? Two big sections finally come together. Making great progress. Yes, we're getting there. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. I have most of the tail done. You can't see it, but all of this through here, all of the edges of the tail are done. I don't know what I want to start on next. Maybe let's try to, I think this is going to stay up here. But yeah, I am very much excited to finish. I'm very excited to continue finishing this. No, you're staying down here. You're probably gonna go about like right here-ish. So I need to finish up the back, maybe. Probably gonna be about right there. Ooh, do these two fit? They do! Hooray! Okay, first one in the morning. I risk it. The spine and the body connect. Yes. They will, they will. Good morning, Andrew Matthews. How are you today? Good morning, good morning. Cringe Hawk, thank you for resubbing on Twitch for 7 months. Thank you. Do you go here? No. You look like you could, but you do not. Thank you so much, Cringe Hawk. I really appreciate that. I'll go get worms. Wants food all the time. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no! Oh, good morning!
Good morning. Sorry, I was like,
Oh no! Good morning, Max.
good morning.
Oh.
I am just about to go live, so hello to Kara's chat.
Now they can hear you. They didn't hear you. I had my voice chat off, just in case.
Oh, okay. No worries, yeah. Well, good morning to Kara's chat, and yeah, I'm just about to go live over on my end as well, but
You're being
yeah,
a
how are you?
slacker.
I know, right?
Max texted me
Well,
this morning, and he's just like, I'm running late. It's like, of course you are, you typical man.
it's like, of course, what would you expect?
Exactly. Gosh, can't believe
But,
him.
oh yeah, no, it's,
Making me
I
hang out
mean,
here all alone and shit.
I I'm looking at your stream right now though, and looks like you're making progress. It's that middle part that's gonna be a nightmare.
Yep. Have you seen, like, this is what the full puzzle will look like. So it's gonna be a little hectic. It's gonna be a little crazy.
Yeah.
But I love a good challenge.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Man, that middle part really is like colorful
Yep.
as all hell. But that'll be cool to put all that together. But yeah, no, I set my alarm for 6 this morning, and I heard it. I got up, made myself some coffee, and just went back to lay down for a second, wait for my coffee to be done. And I woke up and it was like 6:45, and I was like, oh, good. So I was like, okay, let me run a little bit late. So
Maybe you need some more rest. Oh yeah, I slept straight through my alarm this morning.
yeah.
Like I woke up and apparently my alarm went off, but I don't remember it going off. It took me a little bit. So like luckily Gus got up and was just like, "Hey, I need to go outside. Bitch, take me outside."
Typical Gus.
He wants to go sunbathe. That is his morning routine. He wants to go sunbathe.
No.
And yeah, that finally like got me up out of bed. And then I sat down here at my desk to go ahead and like schedule the stream. And then I looked at the clock and it is like 10 till 10 and I'm like, crap.
Oh wow, yeah.
I have not done anything that I need to do in regards to getting ready. So I went and threw on a hoodie and sat back down and made coffee.
Love it. Well, that sounds very well. Minus Gideon going outside and sunbathing. Sounds like we had somewhat of similar mornings. Just having a difficult time getting up, but that's all right. So I am now live on my channel. So hello to
Hooray!
everyone in the chat. Good morning, everyone. Cajun, Lord Thoth, great to see you all here. And yeah, we're gonna continue building some of these Bretonian knights. So as you guys can see, these are like the horses that the knights will be riding on, and I have a good bit of them. I've got 8 that I need to
Ooh.
make. Yeah, so hopefully we can get all of them done, but we'll see. We'll see. Um, I was also right before the stream. I was I was looking for some good like medieval, royalty-free, copyright-free music.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I just couldn't find anything. Everything had licenses and everything had,
Aw.
oh, you have to pay for this or pay for that. And I was like, okay. So I didn't have time, but yeah, I want to try and find some good medieval, like fantasy setting music that's gonna be in the right mood for building
Yeah.
Knights of the Realm. So yeah,
Yeah. Ooh, I wonder if this will go up here.
because normally you just do like a chill lo-fi stream beat. Yeah,
Yes. Yes, that is typically what I do is a lo-fi.
I think today I've got on. Let's see. Today is synthwave stream beats. So
Synthwave.
hell yeah.
Nice. Guess what I get to go
And
do today?
do you get to, let's see. Do you get to go to the gym?
No, I went to the gym on Friday.
Oh, okay, nice. Do you get to go shooting guns?
No, I wish. That sounds fun.
Yeah, that does sound pretty fun. Hmm. Is there a comic convention you're going to?
Nope. But it is nerd related.
Nerd adjacent. Yeah, nerd related.
Yes.
Shoot, yeah, I don't know.
I get to go see
What do you
Dune
got going on
2.
today? Ooh, okay, okay. What did you think of Dune 1?
Oh, I loved it. I absolutely
Okay,
loved it.
nice.
I
Yeah,
didn't really know much about I mean, I'd never seen the original, so I don't know much about it, but just the whole universe that they've created in it is just amazing.
oh, right, yeah. The cinematography and like the production design, um, it feels like such a real, lived-in setting.
Yes.
Um, and I know Chris has already seen it because he's like read the books and is a diehard fan, but uh, I I have not read any of the books. I know literally zero about Dune, but I'm with you. I really loved that first film.
Yes, it was so good.
So
I
I'm hoping that they
cannot
can.
wait to watch this. There's an early viewing in IMAX this morning or this evening,
Nice.
and so
Okay.
that's what I'm going to do.
Hell yeah. Well, yeah, you'll have to report back. Let us know, because I'd love to get your opinion on that. Because I know there are, yeah, they're gonna do. I think Chris has a panel on tomorrow for his new Versus live
Mm-hmm.
show, and so they're gonna talk about it. But because I think they all saw an early screening. But yeah,
Yes.
you'll have to let us know for sure. I don't think I'll be able to see it until Friday here in SoCal. So,
I'm
but
so ready.
yeah, it'll be rad. I was surprised that they ended up killing characters that they did, but I mean, then again, that was probably in the book.
Yes.
But yeah, I was like, man, this movie has stakes. You know what I mean? Like this, they're not just playing around here. Like these are these are big consequences.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, just the look of the whole film was like gorgeous.
It really is. I cannot wait to go watch this tonight.
Nice.
Good morning.
Is your husband also, is he like a Dune fan? Did he like the first film?
I think he had seen the originals. I don't know. I didn't really ask. I just said, "Hey, this movie looks good." And he said, "Okay, let's go watch it."
Nice.
It doesn't take a whole lot
Yeah.
of convincing him to go see a movie.
That's funny. That sounds actually very similar to my mom and dad. Like my mom will find out about a new movie or TV show and she'll be like, "Oh, I won't say my dad's name on here, but she'll be like, husband's name. um, we have to watch this thing because I just heard about it, and it's this, and he's like, you don't have to tell me about it. I'll watch it with you. He's like, you don't have to convince me. I'll watch it with you.
I love that.
Yeah, he's great. He's a good sport.
He is a good
Um,
sport. That's awesome.
yeah, he's not really into like the whole nerdy stuff, like nerd scene, but if you pick out a good film for him, even if it's superhero or sci-fi or whatever, if it's good, he'll be like, "Oh yeah, that was good. I enjoyed that." So he knows quality. He just doesn't really partake in a lot of the film discussions and stuff that we normally tend to do here on YouTube.
That's okay. It's okay just to enjoy something and not break it down completely and nitpick things.
Oh, right, yeah. He is, yeah, he is just a classic normie entertainer. He works most of the day, and so by the time he gets home and mom puts on a movie, um, he's like, "Yeah, it was good," or "Yeah, that was bad," and then and then he goes to sleep. Like I feel like that's most people is they're, working most of the day and watch a movie and then, do it all over again.
Hmm. I like
But
that. That's good dynamic.
yeah, he's one of the most hardworking dudes I've ever met, almost to a fault. Um, but he was never really into the whole nerd thing. I got that from the mom's side,
Okay.
which is funny. But do you find that like you and your family members have similar interests,
Oh yeah, my
commonalities?
family, like they definitely are the reasons I got into like nerdy things.
Oh,
Like
nice.
both my parents, like we, like, I'm going through and like rewatching Buffy right now, and my
Yes.
husband's never
Oh,
seen it. And I mean that was one of our like more like that was one of our weekly like rituals in my family is we would get together every Wednesday night and we would watch Buffy together, Buffy and Angel. And like my mom and like was super supportive with like me wanting to like play video games and all that type of stuff, like to the point to where I would have to fight her for the for time on the Super Nintendo. So she bought me a Game Boy so she didn't have to share the Super Nintendo with me anymore.
oh my God, that's funny. She's like, I have this one. I'm gonna play this one. You can
Mm-hmm.
play on your little Game Boy."
Yep.
That's amazing.
Yeah, my family is very very nerdy. They're not like video game nerdy like I am, but there's a respect for it. Like they know that it's something that I love, and like my parents, I mean my mom still doesn't. She's like, it doesn't surprise me that you're working in like the nerd industry. She's like,
Oh
I
yeah, for
it doesn't
sure.
surprise me at all. So.
Um, yeah, speaking of which, I mean, I know you guys have NDAs. I know you guys were throwing those up at the convention. So I know you can't release too much, but what is next on the horizon for you guys? Because the last email that I got was the Joe Bennett, the
Mm-hmm.
Art of Joe Bennett book. Um, let's see, are the, I'm trying to think of a question that I could ask that wouldn't be under NDA. Have the Saska sisters finished writing Yaira? Do you
Oh yeah,
know or
yeah,
no?
that's been done.
Okay. Oh, okay, cool. Okay.
Yeah, that's been done. Um,
Okay.
we're waiting for is the books to arrive in the warehouse.
Wow. Okay. All right. Good deal.
That's all the tidbit of information you get.
You know what? That's good enough. Just enough to like leave you hanging,
Yep.
you know. So, well, cool. Yeah, and I'm thankful that you guys are doing that art book too, because
Oh, I know. I was so excited when I saw that we were doing that.
oh yeah, well yeah, of course, because you guys are art. You know, you guys are you and your husband are similar to me in that like I'm an art snob. I love my comic book art.
Mm-hmm.
So if you can do a book with pencils and inks, I'm all for it. But
Yep.
because yeah, a lot of the time, there's been a lot of artists that I've recently looked into that I've seen their original penciled work, and I'll actually prefer it, or I'll actually
Mm-hmm.
notice things that the colors maybe have hindered, or the inks may have like covered up previously. Um, there's one guy that we showed on the stream, Nick Manabat, who is a 90s creator who passed away only after like a few comic books that he did. He was a young creator, but he was like uh, incredibly detailed, beautiful artist. And whoever inked his stuff or whoever colored his stuff almost like hindered his original pencils. So it
Oh.
was cool to look at his art his art book, or what was it, artist edition.
Yeah, like it's
Um,
like a sketchbook.
exactly, yeah. To really get an idea of what he was doing beforehand. So,
Mm-hmm.
um, but yeah, well, good deal.
Yeah, as soon as I
Um,
saw that we were doing that, I'm like, yes. Because I do not have a whole lot of wall space left in my house.
I know,
So,
right? Well, I saw that you put up a picture of your was it your Inuyasha corner?
yes, yes.
Oh, that was so cool. I was very, very jealous of that. Looks
I,
gorgeous.
yes, I love my little Inuyasha. Little slice that I've got there. It's slowly come like that little corner. All I really want left for that area is like a sword. I
Oh,
think
that'd be cool.
I
Okay.
think a Tetsaiga or a Tetsaiga Sesshomaru sword would be really cool to kind of hang up behind the statues.
Ooh, yeah.
I think something
Now we're
like that would be
talking.
really nice.
That would be sick. Because right now you have like a Inuyasha corner, you have a Witcher shelf
Mm-hmm.
and slash like corner, right?
Yes.
Well, your whole house is pretty much Pokemon, I'm sure at this point.
I don't know what you're talking about. Because I definitely didn't buy 2 more Pokemon things yesterday while I was at the store.
Definitely not. And you
And
didn't
I
just
do
finish a
have them
crochet
here if you
Pikachu
want to see
either.
them.
What?
I've got the Pokemon things here. Do you want to see them?
Ooh, yeah, for sure.
All right. So
Yeah, if you're.
this was the first thing I picked up was a Pikachu Pez dispenser.
Oh my lord.
It's just super cute. I
Oh, he's
love
doing
it.
the little wink.
I
Yeah.
know he's so cute. I love him. I love him so much. And then I picked up another little Lego set. Well, Mega
Oh,
Block
cool.
set. So this one's only like 200 pieces compared to the other one that I did, which was quite a bit more. But
Okay.
I figured I'd do
Can
this
you
one.
can you pose him?
It looks like it.
That's cool. I've
Yeah,
never seen
you
a
can pose
Lego
it.
that you could like move
You
and
can have him
pose. That's pretty
sitting.
rad.
He'll look back at you. You can go crouched.
Nice. Um, I guess that's a really good thing to know about you is that you can never go wrong getting gifts for like in a special event, or if we want to just celebrate you, because we'll just buy you Pikachus and Pokemons and stuff like that. So we can never go wrong, I guess.
Like this glorious Pikachu that my husband got me is the derpiest little Pikachu. And I love it so like these are the type of
Oh
Pikachus he
yeah,
likes to get me. Or the derpy ones.
Derpy. Yeah.
I love it. He got me like the big muscle, the buff Pikachu.
Oh, I love that. Yeah.
And then I know I've shown this off in chat before too. Like he got me these metal cards that are Pikachu.
Oh yeah, those are cool. I like those. Yeah.
I thought these were really cool.
Those were cool because it's not like your typical plushie or figure Pikachu, but the cards were something to kind of differentiate it a little bit.
Yeah, he got me a set of these for Valentine's Day last year.
Nice.
I love them.
Yeah, diversifying your Pikachu portfolio.
Yep. And I've noticed and I need to go. Hold on. Pikachu thing incoming. Pikachu
oh my
thing
gosh.
incoming. I gotta go get it.
Hold on your butts, chat. Pikachu's coming. While Kara's doing that, let me say hi to Josh McDonald. He says, "Good morning, fam. Happy Sunday, Max. I feel you. I am dragging today." Yeah, man. I don't know. I just could not get up for some reason. McDizzy is in the house. Eric O'Sullivan's in the house. Cajun Corey. I think I already said hello and good morning to you, sir. Drunk 3PO's Fedora says, "Morning, Max and chat. My hobby doing great." Oh, hell yeah, man. That's great to hear. Finished Deathwing Assault Box, 1 out of 2 Jump Captains, and painting Jump Captain and 10 out of 20 Jump Assault Intercessors. Dang, dude, that sounds amazing. Well, have fun with that. Post pictures on Twitter and tag me if you can, because I'd love to see
I made
the
a
progress.
Pikachu.
So did you make that Pikachu, or did he get that? Oh, it looks amazing. It looks so good. I can't believe you made that.
I already started another one. Because, like, I could tell, like, the first half of this, like, you can almost tell, like, where I start to, it starts to click in my brain. I'm like, oh, okay, this is what it's supposed to look like. Because it's very lumpy. And, but it has character, and he's so
really does.
cute. I love him so much.
I like the little mouth. It's just so, like you said, goofy and fun and beautiful, and yeah, he looks amazing.
He makes me very happy.
Well, how cool. So did you learn that from like a tutorial? Did you buy a box set that had the materials,
so this
or
actually came with a little set. This is a crochet pattern that I had gotten off of like Amazon.
okay.
That has like there's a link to like the video tutorial that you could do. But then it also has like it teaches you the different crochet, the different stitches, that kind of stuff.
Okay, nice.
So
I love it. I'm obsessed with little crochet Pikachu.
I love him so much. I kind of just want to make a whole set of just really ugly Pokemon, very lumpy Pokemon.
Well, that was going to be my next question. Are you going to do more of these? Like, are you going to have...
Just to answer your question, I've already started another one.
Amen. I love it.
I went and bought some yarn yesterday, and yes, I have already started my next one.
Ooh, that is an electric yellow.
Yes.
Perfect for Pikachu.
Mm-hmm. Where did I get the eyes? The eyes, I mean, I got everything that I needed at Hobby Lobby. The eyes weren't in, like, the crochet stuff. They're back in, like, the back corner where, like, the doll making stuff are. Let me show you what the packaging looks like. I've got it real quick.
Hobby Lobby is absolutely goated. It is one of my favorite places to go and just walk around, shop. Risk it for biscuit says good morning. What's happening, man? Good to see you as well. Let's see, and then I think.
All right, so
Oh no.
my patient husband, my very sweet patient husband, was I was just walking through Hobby Lobby with an armful of things.
Oh gosh.
But oh my god, I was just like, thank you for being so patient with me picking up yet another hobby. He's like, he's like, it's your money. You do what you want with it. Bills are paid. He's like, it's rather that than you bug me all the time. I was like, it's better than like spending my money on like drugs and other stuff.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because you guys could be. I know a lot of women who are like, oh, the new Gucci, Fendi, Armani, whatever. And those are expensive. Those are like, I mean, it could be anywhere from tens to hundreds of thousands of dollars for some of those, purses, clothes, whatever, shoes. You're just spending your money on nerd stuff.
Yes, I love my nerdy stuff.
Yeah.
So this is the packaging. The eyes are, I can't really know if you can tell them. This is what the brand that I got was. These are only like $1.50.
Oh, love it.
So I've got, they're like these little black eyes that you stick through the yarn. And then there's a little washer that you stick on the back of it. That'll hold it in place. That way it doesn't move. But this is this is the yarn that I got for, it's going to be a very muted, I almost dropped stuff. Pikachu. It's going to be almost more of like a pastel, but I went and bought like different hooks. I got some little kits. I got some stitch markers. I got a little tally thing that'll help you keep track of your stitches. So you just press the button when you finish like a row or a stitch.
Dang.
And then I got some snips to cut everything up. And then I got a little yarn bowl to keep my yarn in place.
You are on top of it. I love it.
Whenever I learn how to do something, I go all in.
Yeah, I feel you there. I totally understand that.
But that kind of takes me back to like the comment or something earlier about, or it's something I said earlier about this puzzle. You're like, oh, this looks difficult. And I just said, like, I like the challenge. And that's what I was telling my husband yesterday in Hobby Lobby. I was like, because he's like, oh, you're going to pick another hobby up and then you're going to drop it after you figure out how to do it. I was like, it's the challenge that's the most exciting part for me.
I can see that, yeah. To pick up something brand new, to be able to learn it and then master it. And, and then whether you stick with it or not, it's still another thing that you've tried. That you can put underneath your belt. So, yeah. How cool.
Lyriel, this is my craft room. So this is my office / craft room. So this is where, like, if I feel like I need to work, but I don't want to go into my office, like upstairs, my game room, stream room, I just come down here. But this is mainly for, like, my crafting stuff. Also, hi, Steph. I see you in here.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, there she is. Good morning.
Good morning. Look, I had a late night stream last night, and
Ooh.
I was like, oh my gosh, I completely slept in. I didn't mean to sleep in at all. Tara, I love your puzzle. Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
Steph, what were you streaming last night?
Mario Kart. I was playing Mario Kart with the chat.
Oh.
Yeah, I was only supposed to do it for a couple of hours, but they wanted, I was just like, we'll keep going. And then, like, before I knew it, it was like 3 a.m. So.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I
Um,
sat on the couch and watched. I finished up watching all of Clarkson's Farm, and then
nice.
I uh, started Buffy again. I was watching Buffy last night and crocheting until like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Oh my goodness.
I saw your finished product, Pikachu.
My lumpy Pikachu!
It's so cute.
I love him so much. I'm so proud of him.
So was it easy to pick that up? Because I've honestly been wanting to try it.
It
I'm
was
so
a little bit
intimidated.
more difficult than I thought it would be. Learning the stitches is hard. But I think if you get like a little kit like what I got, like I got this kit off of Amazon. That and they have the wobbles one, the woobles. I think those would be a great starting place. Like there's a Ravenclaw wooble that I want. Like the Woobles does a bunch of stuff with different brands as well, so they have like a bunch of Harry Potter stuff right now.
Ooh, okay.
So I really, really want to do those. But
The chat, by the way, what's happening, Copa? Good to see you. We also have Rizzy, Ricky Rich, here to deliver those positive vibes. Thank you,
Yeah.
Rizzy Ricky. I see those Funko Pops in your profile picture.
ooh,
Yeah, buddy. But Copa says, what you have to do is get yourself a baby and go to Hobby Lobby. The girls swoon when you tell them you're trying to knit the baby some shelter for when you, oh God, for when you put her outside.
oh,
You know what? I think a dog might, like a little puppy. I
oh
think that
yeah.
would
There was a
probably do
guy.
well.
There was this elderly couple that showed up in line behind me last night, and they had a little dachshund in their cart, a little long-haired dachshund, and oh
Mhm.
my God, like I had seen them walking around, the store, and they were getting stopped every couple of minutes just because like all the ladies were wanting to go and say like go pet the dog. But I am also one of those people that if there is an animal there, I want to meet it. I want to pet it.
Yep.
I want to touch it.
Yeah.
And so my husband, he just knows. He knows that
I don't
is
blame you.
happiness for me. It's a shot of
Yeah.
serotonin straight into the veins.
I'm bad. Like I want to. If I see like a cute enough dog, I want to steal it. Kara, you saw that bulldog?
Oh, I want that
wanna
bulldog so
take it.
bad.
Ah, it was so cute.
Oh, she posted this. It was what was it? Instagram story of this bulldog that she's like, I want to steal him, and that is the one breed of dog that I think if I were to ever just kind of randomly show up home with one, my husband would not have any objection whatsoever.
Well, because you would. What is Gus? Is an English bulldog?
He's American bulldog.
American, that's right.
My
So, yeah,
husband
you're
wants an
talking about an
bulldog
English.
really, really bad.
Yeah.
Mm.
I owned. Oh, hold on. I'm not even on live.
Uh-oh.
Hi. Okay, let me put you guys on sound. There we go. So the chat should be able to hear you now. I'm like talking to you guys and I didn't even go live. I was just on start.
Okay, I
no.
did that too this morning. Oh.
Yeah, I used to have an English bulldog. They don't live very long, which was really sad. So my
Mm.
Yeah.
my doggo, died, but I love him so much. He was the
Shout
best
out to
dog.
Doggo.
Oh, I love bulldogs so much. I
Mhm.
really want like
And
a big.
they're so cuddly too. Like they just want to be petted. They just want
I
to lay
love
with
that.
you all the
Because
time
Gus
because they're so
is not
lazy.
a
I love
cuddly
it.
Dog. Like he does not cuddle. He will not cuddle with you.
Gus?
Yeah, Gus is not a cuddler.
How odd. I would have pictured him as like totally like being like almost selfish with how much he cut. Like he would, completely
Now,
just
he'll
lay on you and be like, yeah.
He'll go and sit down within arm's length of you so you can pet him. But he is not a cuddle. He does not cuddle.
Interesting.
It's very frustrating because I like to cuddle.
Your husband's like, "Hey, I'm right over here," and you're like, "Yeah, you're okay, but the dog. I want
But the
to cuddle
dog!
with the dog."
I just want to pet the dog. Everyone's X-Ray Girl's sleeping. She's still resting today. She's still so sick. We were texting last night. Yeah, she's still not feeling great, guys. So, yeah, we're letting her rest today. But I will be playing. I'll still be doing Sunday Fun Day. I think it's just gonna be me and Az this morning or this afternoon.
What are you guys gonna play?
We're gonna play Nightingale. Have you heard of that one?
What is no, what's that one?
It's so I'm trying to think of it's a survival crafting type game. So if you watched us play, like, survival crafting is kind of like our thing. So did you watch us play Conan?
Yes.
So it's that same type of premise to where you have to like make shelter, kill monsters, you've got like quests and stuff. But this is more of like a Victorian fantasy, so it's the theme of it is called Gas Lamp. And you're basically, you have your home set up in one like dimension, and you can jump. You can basically go between different dimensions that you can like procedurally make yourself. Like you have these cards. So if you want to go to like a desert biome, you can get a desert card. And then there's a secondary card that you can use that's just like, okay, I need to go do some mining. Here's a quarry card. So it'll make sure that this desert biome is rich with like minerals and stuff.
That's wild. Yeah, because I remember Conan, you guys would, like you said, similar to like World of Warcraft or something, you're killing things and you take things off of them like meat, or you're mining for different minerals, and like you said, but the thing I noticed, or that I remember the most about Conan, was just the boobs and butts. Yeah, so and that you
Of course, that's what he remembers.
Yeah, and then you could like, I remember the episode you guys were doing where y'all found out that you could make them like sweaty, so you could make your characters
the
like
oil.
Or yes, the oil. That's right. Yeah. So then you
We
just
made them
oiled up all your
glisten.
booby characters, and I was just like, I can watch Conan for hours.
Why am I so
But-
tired now?
But I doubt that the game that you guys, Nightingale, is like that in that way. But that's okay.
Man,
It'll
I
get there.
already messed up.
It'll get there.
What'd you say, Steph?
I already messed up.
Oh no.
You're like
What are
really
you building
quiet
today?
for me, Steph.
Am I?
Yeah, at least for me. Are you quiet? Is she quiet for you, Max?
Yes. Yeah.
Let me hold on.
I only have one soundbar for you guys on my stream though. Maybe I'd have to see if I could do something in.
You might just need to bump up your mic just a little bit, Steph.
Yeah.
All right, how's that?
Talk a little bit louder, or say something
I
else.
talked. How's that? Is that better? Oh wait, yeah. Is that a little better?
That's a little bit better, yeah.
Yeah. Are you doing Legos this morning, Steph?
I am. I'm finishing up my Batmobile.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I have 3 bags left until it's finished.
Don't you have like multiple? Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just saying. Here the YouTube music is a bit loud. Okay, here I'll bump it down even more. No, I have more. I bought another little Pikachu Lego set, or Mega Block set, Steph.
Ooh.
Yeah, I bought a little one, and he moves. You can like pose him. I bought him at Hobby Lobby for like $20 yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I need to go back to Hobby Lobby.
I spent so much money at Hobby Lobby yesterday. Well, I mean, it was less than 100, but I bought so
I,
much stuff for crocheting.
I personally think Hobby Lobby is like so much better than Michael's.
Yes,
oh
it
yeah,
really is.
for
Like, I
sure.
like Michael's, but I love Hobby Lobby.
I feel like Michael's has really good sales,
Yes.
and like with their rewards program, you get like money back like so easily. So
Mm-hmm.
you always have like extra like coupons and stuff. But Hobby Lobby just has more stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I love
I
me
uh,
some Hobby Lobby.
I also I think it's pretty cool that Hobby Lobby is like outwardly a Christian company. I know
Yeah.
for some people it's just kind of like, whatever. But it's very rare. I think like the only ones that do it are really like Chick-fil-A, In-N-Out, and Hobby Lobby
Yeah.
that are kind
Mhm.
of outspoken about it. I don't, of course, I don't support Hobby Lobby just because they're Christian. Even if Hobby Lobby were not, I'd still probably prefer them just because of all the variety that they have and all the cool
Mm-hmm.
stuff that they have. Um, like I decorated my whole apartment and house and everything for Christmas from Hobby Lobby for like less than $50. You know what I mean?
Oh,
So
dang.
Yeah.
you can you can do some pretty cool stuff. But yeah, they always tend to have good prices, and it is funny because Carrie, you said like, oh yeah, it was about $100, so I spent a ton of money. But I'm thinking, yo, if you let me loose in a Hobby Lobby with $100, get out of here.
Oh, I
You
spent so
know,
much
like,
more whenever I got into crafting, like into the resin crafting.
oh
Because the
yeah,
resin
yeah.
alone is expensive, and then you have the different
Hmm.
pigments, then you have any of the molds that you want to get, and if you don't have molds, you can make your own molds, so that's silicone
Mhm.
that you've got to buy. There's different curing machines that you can get. There's vacuum machines that'll get the bubbles out, and it's just,
Jeez.
at least with crocheting, it's just like yarn, some needles, and like stitch markers is like all you really like need, and like some scissors.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah,
it.
the resin game has gotten Games Workshop, which is the company that produces all the Warhammer models and stuff. The resin game has got Games Workshop worried because a lot of people are just 3D printing their models now
Yep.
and utilizing that, which is, I mean, sometimes I've seen some of these 3D sculpts, and they're gorgeous. I mean, they're just as detailed and as beautiful as the Warhammer models. So
I mean, I
I
showed
don't
you
know.
guys
It's
the link I 3D printed and painted and assembled. I have it right here.
yeah, that's right. And that's almost like
Mhm. Yeah.
statue sized.
Yes, this is statue size.
That's pretty
So
cool.
I
That is
have.
awesome.
Let me do this full.
So you 3D printed that? I thought you bought that.
No, I 3D printed this.
Oh wow.
Steph, have you ever thought about
Mm.
3D printing anything, or would you ever be interested
We
in
were
that?
actually talking about 3D printing last night, funnily enough.
Oh, really?
Nothing
Nice.
like this, but I would love a 3D printer. That would be so much fun.
Gosh,
I
that link
love.
looks so
We've got
good.
3, and I love them.
Oh, really? 3? Oh my gosh.
Well,
I feel like
one
I
was
could
our
do so
beginner
much with a
one.
3D printer.
So that one, it's an Elegoo Mars, is like the first edition of Elegoo Mars that we got. It's probably like 6 years ago. And then we got a Photon Mono X, which is more of like a 4K printer. It's got better detail ability, and it's bigger.
Uh-huh.
Um, and then, oh, Natty, I've got one. I've got a yarn bolt. I've got it right here. I just need a bigger yarn bowl for this particular type of yarn. But I do have this bucket right here.
Look at your
That way.
yarn bowl.
Huh?
I just saw you pull out your yarn bowl.
Oh, my little yarn bowl. Yeah.
The
my
stream
little
is
yarn bowl.
behind.
But I did get this basket. That way, if I want to, I can actually just thread like just kind of thread the yarn through one of these little hooks, and or these little holes in the basket. That way that'll keep tension to it as well.
Now, this is new for you, yeah? Are you just getting into knitting?
I just finished my first project yesterday. And I got started on my second project last night. So, my husband calls me neurotic, because whenever I start to get into a project, like, that's all I can think about. I get very hyper focused into it.
Yeah, you gotta like drop everything and just go all in. I feel that.
Yeah.
Sure.
Good morning, Andy.
Yeah, there was a like, for school we have little breaks where we'll have like, a spring break, or we'll have like a little Christmas break or something in between classes where we'll get a few days or maybe even a week. But there was one break, and I forget which one it was, where I just went like all in on trying to recreate marble bases for my miniatures. So like I would purchase bases, like a round base, and then I would try all these different techniques where you would do like a spray white, but then you'd paint on the black veins of like a marble.
Oh,
But then
yes.
I've tried, spraying the black veins and adding gold and like, doing all this different stuff. I did that for like 2 days straight. I was obsessed because I was like, okay, well, if I need this, I need to go get that. And what if I try this? And I was just like, what?
Did you use a heat gun?
No, so I essentially just used a dried out dryer sheet, or a dried out baby wipe.
Okay.
And then if you split it, like if you start to pull it apart, it will naturally create a marble looking effect. And then if you lay that over like the base, and then you spray paint it or you paint it, it will naturally it'll be like a stencil for what your marble will look like. So I started doing that, and it's a lot of work, but it's worth it. All that being said, I got hyper focused and overly obsessed. And then, you look at the clock and it's 1 o'clock in the morning and you're like, oh, you know what? I should probably like check my phone and see if, and yeah, go.
Oh my gosh, I've done that
go to
before.
sleep.
When you're hyper focused and you're just like in the zone
Yep.
and hours pass.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That was
Like the
me,
best
not last night, but the night before, whenever I was working on the body portion of the Pikachu. I think I was crocheting until like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. And
Wow.
yeah, I was very, very hooked. Like, and I was just like sitting there in silence in my living room on my couch. That's all it was. And it was amazing. I was just so calm. I'm like, okay, well, this didn't work, so let me unravel this and I'll try this stitch again. And it, like, just sitting there in silence just helped it kind of just click for me.
Yeah, no,
So.
I think you become so hyper focused that you're like, I'll normally have like a playlist or music playing on in the background, and if you're overly, like, if you were just completely hyper focused, the playlist will end or the podcast will end, and you'll just be sitting there in silence for like an hour or two and be like, oh, I realized there's nothing playing.
I do that.
Because you're just so like, yeah.
I do that all the time, and I love it.
Yeah. It's good to kind of sit in silence for a while. Just,
it is. It's very nice.
yeah.
What's funny is that your brain doesn't really like catch up with the fact that the podcast is over, because when that happens to me, I'll still be thinking about what they're talking about, and then I'm like, oh, yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
And like, I like those type of things because whenever I I like crocheting because it like once I get it down, I can tell it'll be something just more of like a mindless task because I am um like I wouldn't say active, but restless I think is going to be the
Mm,
right word.
yeah.
Whenever it comes to that type of stuff, because I don't just like sitting there. I have to be like doing something with my hands. Like I'll be playing a video game on my Steam Deck or I'll scroll through my phone. Like I have to be doing something. And I think that getting away from like and doing something like crocheting will get me off of that like screen time addiction that I have.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I think it'll help.
that's great to hear. And I'm glad that, this may be something because you can pretty much take it anywhere,
Yep.
correct? As long as you have the materials with you, you could bring it anywhere in the house, really. Um, and like I've even seen like some of there's one girl in one of my classes who like knits during the class. She'll just be
Mm-hmm.
knitting while the professor is like lecturing. Um, but yeah, just to kind of keep your hands busy so you're not, like you said, on social media or like checking things on your laptop or your phone. So yeah, that's cool.
The marbling. Oh yeah, Natty. That the marbling effect that Max was talking about is really cool. See, I always, whenever I was doing marbling for my resin crafts, I would basically lay down that base color and then kind of just do streaks of the paint for the lines, and then I would use a heat gun of like on
I'm missing a
low
piece.
to kind of spread that color out. That way, it kind of gives it more of that like natural instead of just a hard line.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Okay, gotcha.
So that's what I would
That's
do with.
cool.
That's what I did with marbling effects.
I like that. Yeah, because you're putting that heat gun on there while the paint is still wet, correct? So you
Yes.
can get a runny type of veiny feeling. Yeah, that's cool. I like it.
You.
Um, Steph, how many more Batmobiles do you have? Didn't you say you had like multiple?
This is the third one I'm building.
Oh
So
gosh.
I have I have one here, I have one back home, and then this one, this incomplete one. Oh.
So it sounds like Steph is the me of Batman, but
Oh
instead
yeah.
Yeah.
of Pikachu, it's Batman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then I want to
That is
get
accurate.
a Batwing, and
Ooh.
I built a Bat bike before, and that's at home too. So, but
Not a
yeah,
bat wang, a bat wing. Just to.
Batwing.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. I
Wing.
just want to make sure.
I'm missing a piece. I've
Oh.
been looking for it while you guys are talking. I can't find it.
Um. Someone. Oh, so Josh. When we were talking about Hobby Lobby, he said, "I loved Hobby Lobby until they did what they did to their employees during COVID. That was shitty." Um.
Me
So
too.
yeah,
I don't
someone
remember.
else was talking about this the other day. So you guys might know better than I do, but from my understanding, during COVID, I guess they didn't pay their employees that were still on staff. Is
Oh.
that right, Josh? And maybe guys in the chat, you guys can tell me a little bit more about it, but I don't know the specifics, so I don't want to say anything without being completely informed. So
Yeah,
it was
I'm
something
not
to do with
sure.
like pay and employees, I think, but
I'm not
I'm
100%
not
sure.
familiar. I do not know.
yeah. Yeah, because it sounded so unlike them. It just sounded way out of left field. Um, but I do remember hearing something to that effect. So,
I'm missing a whole ass piece.
Oh
A
no.
big piece.
uh-oh.
I'm missing a whole piece. Hang on, chat. I'll be right back.
Yeah,
Oh,
Find
while
it.
I'm don't mind me while I'm drinking my coffee out of my Nerdrotic Geek Grind mug.
I've got one of
Shameless plug.
those.
Yeah. Um, so yeah, if you guys are looking for some Geek Grind goodness, some coffee goodness, I'd highly recommend Geek Grind. I don't know Gary's code though. I think you
It's
have to
just
use Gary's
discount
code.
code
I bet it's
Nerdrotic.
nerdrotic. Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Well, then there you go. Shameless
You don't
plug.
listen
For,
to Garrett's beautiful reading every day or every show?
I just remember him. I just know the clip where
I
he goes,
If you're looking for
"Damn,
something
Gary."
more dark.
I know that doesn't Garrett say it in
Yeah.
his commercial before F&T?
Yeah, it's
He
Garrett.
does, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Max, I
come
know you
on.
watch F&T. I found the pieces, by the way. They were in another
Yay!
bag, like over in the
Oh,
corner.
good.
Ooh,
Okay,
those are
you were
nice.
getting me worried over here.
It's freaking out.
Yeah, you guys think I have time to watch the entire intro? Come on, I go straight to the
The intros
to the
are
material, to
awesome.
the entertainment.
The intros are fantastic and worth it.
You're right. I honestly, Perry Chan,
Oh God,
shout out
Perry
to
is a
Perry.
genius.
He's an
Awesome.
absolute legend. He's
Yes.
absolutely goated. So
Did you hear the latest one? Did you see the one with X-ray girl stuck in Gary's closet?
No.
oh my lord.
Oh, you
I-
need to watch the beginning of the latest FNT. It was so
last
funny.
one. Okay.
I was like I was laughing. It was really good. It was really funny.
That's wild. So Josh says they closed their stores but didn't offer furlough pay. It wasn't until 2 weeks later and when people threw a huge fit that they actually paid people, but I think it was just management. So would that have anything to do with the if that's like or are you talking upper level management, Josh? Like are you talking about the CFO? Or are you talking about the branch operations managers, like the branch managers? Because yeah, that the trickle down effect could have happened, but
Good morning,
I don't.
honey.
Yeah, it's tough to say when when you have the actions of a few, and then people start saying, "Oh, well, this company, blah blah blah," and it's like, well, it was just a terrible manager. But if it's coming down from the CFO, like
Yeah.
for Disney, it starts with Bob Iger and Kathleen Kennedy and all those, and it starts with them, and the culture just kind of,
Moves with it.
yeah,
Ultimately.
degrades with it. It was actually kind of interesting. We were doing a case study the other day for one of our classes for like business strategic management. And one of the cases was on Disney, but it was
Oh.
back in 2008 when Bob Iger took over initially. I think it was early 2000s when Bob Iger took over. And one of the things that he said is he was like, I want franchise management. So he bought, we all know the story. He bought Star Wars, bought Marvel, bought, all these different things. And in the case study, it openly said that Bob knew that Disney was a female brand and that they wanted to get more boys into the market. So that's why they bought Marvel and Disney. But Bob thought that by buying these things and letting those creatives have bottom up management, basically the what do you call it, the psychos running the asylum or whatever, he thought that they would be able to bring the best creative vision. So he let them basically take control of these franchises, because after he bought them, he was like, I trust you guys. You guys know what's best for these. And as long as you just make these, profitable for us or whatever, blah, blah, blah. So it was interesting reading this case study from back in the early 2000s to now seeing what it is 20 years later and saying, man, if only we knew.
If
Yeah.
only. Freaking
I mean, I
Bob
think we had,
Iger.
yeah, I think
Dang
we
it,
had some
Bob.
sense. All the Bobs, every Bob that's worked there, it's just bad.
Oh, terrible
Oh.
people.
Sorry to get on my soapbox, but
Don't apologize, you.
I know. We need more people on soapboxes.
that are actually like informed,
Yeah.
not Hassan
Oh my God.
who's like on his soapbox. He's like, bro, streaming for 9 hours. Real
God,
shit.
give me a break, dude.
I don't think I've
Yeah,
ever watched one of his streams, and I
What?
don't think I ever will.
don't
What?
ever, yeah.
Yeah.
If you ever do,
Idiot.
Kara, watch Mahler's coverage of him because it's brilliant.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. I
When
could
they
just see
do eat,
Mahler ripping him to shreds.
oh my God, they just annihilate every one of his points. And it's not even like politically, it's just he's just as a person, um, just a spineless coward who's a trust fund kid who knows nothing about how the world works.
Yeah.
Um, and so he just complains from his $5 million mansion. It's like,
I don't
okay,
think he
dude.
realizes that people know that he's a trust fund kid. So,
He doesn't realize his own hypocrisy.
yeah, I don't think he realizes that. He's just an idiot. I hate Hassan.
Narcissists
No,
typically are like that, though. Is like that's the thing with narcissists is that they cannot see fault in themselves. They only see fault in
That's true.
others.
yeah, that's a good point.
And I hate to say it, but a majority, like a good chunk of people that are successful on the internet are narcissists.
Yes.
They're the only ones who can sit there and listen to themselves talk without going crazy
Yeah.
for 9 hours a day. That's why
Yeah,
I
you
don't,
almost.
I don't think I would ever be able to make like a full-time living doing streaming just because
Mm.
I don't want to talk that much. I can't do it. That's kind of like what I was
Yeah.
saying last week with you and me, Max, is that I think I'm better off as like a supporting character in
Oh, interesting.
in these shows. Is I definitely like my husband compared it. He's like, you're the healer of these shows. Like you're support character. Like you're not the main attraction. You're there to support the main attraction and build up that main attraction.
Hmm.
And that's my role, and I think that is where I succeed more, so, or at least I'm the most comfortable in.
Yeah. I can understand that. I don't mind being a supporting character, honestly. I think that I'm comfortable in that role as well.
And I think more people, at least I respect the hell out of that because I think more and more, especially with the generations that are being, that are currently, being raised in the social media era, is they believe that they are the main character,
Main characters,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
They believe that they're the main character in the video game and that life revolves around them. So when you see these people filming themselves in the gym or filming themselves outside doing cringy dances or whatever in front of, swaths of people trying to get to work, they truly think that they are the main character and that everything is about them. And I think, look at Lord of the Rings. Who truly is the hero of that story? And I would
Sam.
argue it's Sam. Sam is the supporting character to Frodo, but without Sam, they
There
don't
is no
succeed.
Frodo.
They wouldn't have succeeded.
Yeah. So I whenever someone's like, "Oh, who would you like to be in the Lord of the Rings?" I'd be like, always Sam.
Yeah.
Always, if I could have the same amount of optimism and strength and courage that Sam has, I mean, that dude. But yeah, most
Well,
people look over him because they're like, oh, he's just a supporting character.
because so many people nowadays suffer from main character syndrome,
Yeah.
I often look at it, especially on TikTok, since I'm looking at TikTok a lot right now for streaming. I find it to be like really cringe whenever
Oh yeah.
someone is like, all eyes on me. I want to be the main focus, or I want to pull focus, or I want to be like a big distraction. If the focus isn't on me, like I need to make the focus on me. I need to shift the focus. I find that to be like really cringe.
It
Uh,
really is, yeah.
and that's why like I like streaming on my own, but I prefer like last night when I was streaming with a chat, or streaming with you guys, or when I stream with Mara. Because when I stream on my own, I don't know what it is, but like I get like uncomfortable a little bit, which is why I talk to the chat so much. So
I mean, the
just
Well, I
kind of
think
conversations that you can have with other people, like with you guys right now, I do think that makes a difference, and it definitely helps. One, keep the conversation going. Two, it's less, honestly, it's less brain power for each of us because we're each coming up with our own topics. We are adding to the conversations, and it's not just on you the entire time to not only handle your stream, handle chat, keep chat entertained, keep an eye on any donations or super chats that come through. Like, there's a lot that goes into streaming.
mm-hmm.
And so being able to kind of split that conversation portion of it, which is why I think a lot of the guys do so well with the big panel shows, is because it's not just focused on one person driving the narrative of the show. There's different points of views, and there's different topics and like I said, points of views that can keep the conversation going without it just being on one person to drive the entire thing.
Yeah.
A lot of those solo streams, you have people who have the charisma to carry a conversation, and even when they're not talking, you're still invested, or you're still engaged, or even if there's like kind of a moment where the streamer is like maybe researching something or looking something up, you don't mind because it's not a big deal. But then there are other streamers who just have zero charisma, zero light about them or interesting qualities, and they just sit there and say nothing of substance. And I mean, I would argue that a lot of Hassan's audience just sits there just to watch him ban people. Like I don't think he really says anything of note or anything interesting. But he's also a React streamer. You know what I mean? So that's a whole different type of material. I would call that content, as opposed to like what top streamers create, which would be like entertainment.
Yeah.
But I do enjoy the solo streams because, like you said, you get to engage with chat a lot more, and that can be a lot of fun to engage with
Yes.
the audience, and that's a really good time. But to have a panel does relieve a lot of sometimes the stress, or the, because you could be looking something up on Twitter while another member of the stream is talking about the next topic. So there are a lot of different things you can do with the panel that helps out with the flow and the rhythm of the discussion.
Yes. And that's why I do like my gaming streams, is because those are definitely more chat focused. That's why I like more of like we can just enjoy something together. Like I don't have to, like, at least with a good story, I don't have to be like on all the time. It's just like, okay, talk. At least we're both enjoying like a story or something. Which I think is nice with my gaming streams. And Natty McBaddy says, I know this is my first time joining your stream. This is so nice. Y'all are lovely. Thank you.
Oh, that's awesome.
Very, very kind of you to say. Yes, Victor says it's fellowship building. Yes.
Right.
Yeah,
There's
I like
that
that.
one-on-one conversation that you can have with people that they really do just like, I mean, Max, you and I, like, think of like, and like with Steph as well, Like I've talked to you guys on the internet so much, and whenever we met in person, it's like we've been friends for years.
I
Oh
know.
yeah, for
It's
sure.
just
Yeah.
that natural like chemistry that we had.
A natural kinship. Like there's just a
Yes.
kinship there.
Yes. And I think part of that is just the fact like Max and I, like we've been doing these streams most Sundays for months now.
Hmm.
And it's insane that like Steph, you and I are going to be in Vegas together.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, we are.
I'm so excited for that.
I know. I'm stoked for that. It's gonna
I'm
be so much
so
fun.
freaking excited for that. I cannot wait to see you again. And that's just like that's barely a month away. I can't.
Oh yeah. Oh gosh. I
Yeah,
need
we're
to
coming
get
up
back
on
in the.
We're coming up on March. It's
Yeah.
gonna be my birthday month.
Ooh. Are we
Ooh.
celebrating in Vegas?
No.
better. Oh.
So I will actually be in San Antonio, the week before Vegas, because
Okay, so then we're celebrating in San Antonio. 'cause
Yeah,
I'm
that's what
Uh-huh.
I'm
in San
hearing.
Antonio.
What'd you say?
I said, so we're celebrating in San Antonio because I actually might be in San Antonio.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I will be there that weekend before. So like I will be flying from San Antonio to Vegas.
Oh, okay.
So I will what was I gonna say? I will I'll be there for a wedding, and Mrs. Nerdrotic is gonna be doing my hair.
Oh,
It's
nice.
gonna look beautiful then.
I'm
It's gonna look
so
absolutely
excited.
beautiful.
It'll be
I'm
perfect.
So like I was texting with her yesterday, and I'm so excited. So
Are you gonna do purple or blue like Exure girl?
no, I'm gonna
For the
stick
wedding,
with my
no?
red. I like my red, and I know my
Oh,
husband
yeah,
likes
that's
the
right.
red. So
Nice. Okay. Yeah, a little bit of red Sonia in there.
yeah.
I just got
I,
notified that I'm on the front page of Kick. That's cool.
Hey, that's cool. Nice.
I just got
Steph is
notified
on
I'm
the front page of Kick right now.
of
Oh
Kick.
heck yeah, go Steph.
Yay.
Heck
Disbrew's
yeah.
in my chat. He said, I fell asleep and you were streaming, and I wake up and you're streaming.
Hi
Oh my gosh.
Disbrew.
Hey, Disbrew. Good to see you, man.
What up, my dude? I'm sorry I yelled at you one time. I was
No.
very
One time?
drunk.
Was that when he was very drunk and he
Yes, we were
was
both very drunk. It was
That's fair.
fantastic. And I love Disbrew because of that.
Love it.
Disbrew's one of my favorites.
Yeah, no, I think what's really cool about what you guys are talking about, you know, not just Vegas, but in general, I think what's great is that I think initially when I started YouTube, I thought, you know, I'll hop on a few streams with some of these individuals and I'll get to know them a little bit better, and we'll talk through, you know, we'll be coworkers and employees and you know whatever it is, but YouTube, I don't think works like that. At least for me, it's never felt like coworkers because, like, I think I've called both of you guys on separate occasions just to shoot the shit. You know what I mean? Just to be like, "Hey, what's going on? How you guys been? Tell me about
Yeah,
how
like you called me
life
on the way
is, you
home
know?"
from a movie,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
love it.
So just stuff like that where it's like, oh, hey, I saw this thing and I was thinking about you, or you know, hey, you want to pop on a like a phone call or a stream or something just to say hi. So stuff like that is to me, I think is just makes that relationship stronger. So that when you eventually when we do see each other in person, it's like, oh yeah, we've been hanging out for the past year, but I'm just now getting to see you physically, like in person. But yeah.
I love it. It makes me so happy.
Yeah. Josh is wondering. Well, Josh says, "Wait, are we talking Kara's birthday?" Well, Josh, we are. it sounds like we won't get to celebrate in Vegas, or we will get to
I
celebrate
mean,
in
it's the
Vegas.
week after my birthday, so we could celebrate in Vegas.
Oh yeah, come on.
My birthday's
If
on March 26th. And actually,
okay.
my 1 year anniversary with Ripperverse is on the 27th.
Oh.
Oh,
So.
well, if in the Priestley household with my mom, my dad and I just call it her birthday month.
Yes.
So if
Mhm.
we're gonna go by the Priestley household rules, then yes, Kara, we will celebrate in Vegas because you will have a birthday month, not just a birthday.
Yay.
So.
So
I'm okay with
Beardo's
that.
rule. He celebrates his birthday month.
Okay.
Uh,
Oh my god.
oh my god, Naiman's in my chat. So Naiman says, I was watching a streamer that was at the Streamer Awards talk about meeting Hassan. Streamer in question was Pirate Software, and he's only in his mid-30s. But Hassan told the guy that it was nice to see old people streaming.
Oh my god. What a douche.
Jeez.
And Kara, I don't. This Bruce said he can't remember you getting mad at him.
It's
that one
okay.
time.
Uh-oh.
That's perfectly fine.
Lots of alcohol was most likely consumed. What oh, I was just about to say something about oh, so Beardo, Steph, so you said that Beardo celebrates his whole birthday for the month.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to talk to him whenever he'll be in Vegas, yeah?
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay. I'll have to talk to him because I feel like I hate my birthday. So I'm interested to
You
see
know what?
why he wants to
I'm
celebrate
like
for an
I'm the
entire
same
month.
way. Yeah. It's not that I hate my birthday. It's that I don't I don't like a lot of focus on me, you know?
Yeah.
So I feel like when it's your birthday, people focus on you a lot.
Yeah.
Um and like that's why I told my chat this before, like that's why like living here, you know, for vlogs and stuff, everybody got a birthday vlog but me. Like
Mm,
yeah, everybody got a birthday vlog but me. And that's why, cuz like I don't want the focus to be on me. They want to put the focus on me,
right.
but I'm just kind of like, no, it's okay. I'll be okay.
Oh.
I
Yeah,
can understand that.
yeah. And some people would be like, "Oh no, that's so sad." What? But honestly, I think, you know, like there was there's a student in one of my classes that was like, "Oh, so what are you doing for your birthday?" And I was like, "Honestly, I think I'm just gonna kind of stay in and maybe watch a movie or, do some Warhammer models or whatever." And they're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, that's so sad." And I was like, "What are you talking about? I love that. Like, that'll be a great
You're like, that
birthday
sounds
for me."
amazing to me.
Yeah, are you kidding me? I don't want to go out and like go drink and get sick. Like, I'd much rather stay inside.
And drink and get sick with
Um,
your friends on live
ex-
streams. And
exactly.
dance and
Well,
selfies.
we will do that again for my 31st in July. So you bet your ass we'll be back doing that.
I still can't believe you're younger than me.
I still can't believe I'm in my 30s though.
I know. I know.
But yeah. The good thing is though, Kara, is that you will always look like you're in your 20s. So no matter what age you are,
That's
you'll
true.
still look very young.
It's just I'm small. That's
Because
it.
you're short,
Oh.
yeah.
Small.
I am very
That's
small.
why.
Small. SMOL. Small.
Small.
Yeah, you both are
Tiny.
just so petite.
I'm actually
Someone in
taller
my
than
chat the other day,
Steph.
Kara. Someone in my chat the other day said, I can't remember which stream it was, but they were like, Kara makes Steph look like Steph makes Kara look like a giant, like taller, like super tall.
Well,
Because I'm short.
X-Ray Girl has us all beat since she's 9 feet tall.
I know.
So.
Oh my gosh. I love it. Oh, X-Ray. I hope she's feeling better.
Yeah, do you guys know,
X-Ray's
like,
gonna
did
be in
she
Vegas,
just...
right?
What's up?
X-Ray's gonna be in Vegas, yeah? He is.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
What was that?
At least
Making sure.
Steph was asking if X-Ray was going to be in Vegas.
Oh yeah, she'll be in Vegas.
Because I was like, she better be, because we've had a discussion on our group chat about it. So I was like, so yeah.
Yeah, she will be there.
Okay.
Nice, yeah.
Uh,
But yeah, I'll have to
it's
get you
always
guys.
funny when you take the streaming camera. It's like seeing the world from a new perspective. Discrew likes when I stream because I'm short, so whenever I come up on people, like you see their chest before you see their face because I haven't put my arm up yet.
Who's that
Well-
content creator? That's what you need to
I
do.
don't-
A what?
Yeah.
It's like a who instead of like who's that Pokemon? Who's that content creator?
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna do that in Vegas. I'm gonna do that in Vegas.
it.
Who's that?
Can
content
you
creator?
guess
Yeah.
just by their chest?
You'll be able to see my man boobs coming from a mile away. So
Oh, shut up,
hell
you.
yeah. Sorry, my pecs.
There we
my
go.
Herculean pecs. Yeah, I do like Steph's photo album where she takes pictures with famous people, but it's just their chest.
Yep.
Yeah.
because she can't actually, like, she'll take the picture from her height, and most of the time it's just someone's chest on, like, right next to her shoulder. So
Yeah. I did it with Drinker this past meetup.
oh, I love it.
And it was so funny because like at first he came down to my level and I was like, no, you could just, just stand up. Just
You're
stand
like,
up.
no.
And he was like, oh, you're getting the chest. And he's like, if you're gonna get the chest, he opened up his shirt. He's like, get it properly.
Oh my god.
Max, that sounds familiar.
Yeah, I don't know what you guys are talking about. I would never unbutton
Oh, you've done that before too.
the 3 or 4 buttons on my shirt to show off my chest.
Yeah, you've never done that.
Never.
Ever.
And there's definitely
You're
not
a good
pictures out there of
Christian
me.
boy. You don't have any of those kind of thoughts.
Never.
No,
I would never
never.
tempt
That doesn't
the
sound like
opposite
Max at
sex
all.
by undoing the buttons on my shirt or doing push-ups and squats during the meetup or anything. That would never
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
happen.
I still have that video on my phone.
Oh my god,
I think every Vegas meetup we like watch it again. Basically, Kara, the very first meetup I ever went to, I met Steph and Tugs and X-Ray and the whole crew, right? And I think, Steph, what was it? Someone had given like a super chat, or you had.
Oh, I don't remember why you did it.
I think someone was like, "Oh, you have to do like a certain amount of push-ups for us or something," and I was like, "Okay," and then Steph started filming it, and then I had already downed probably about 5 of the Deadpool mules, which is the Moscow Mule, but with like a little.
No, don't try and blame it on alcohol. Don't try
Oh,
and
I'm
blame it
gonna-
on alcohol. You were
I'm
dead
gonna
sober.
blame it on that.
You were dead sober when you did it.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. How dare you?
Don't you dare try to blame it on alcohol.
He wanted to show off for the ladies.
I mean, there was a reason why I did it. I just can't remember.
Yeah, I can't remember either.
Y'all were egging me on though, so it's not not like I
wrong,
just
yeah.
did it and no one was watching. Y'all
You're
were
not
all
wrong. We were.
y'all were all cheering me on. So, but yeah, so we always watch it at least once while we're in Vegas, just as a remembrance.
Oh.
At Max's behest because he always asks to watch it. Just kidding.
You know, I just got to remind myself, do I still got it? Do I still got what it takes?
You
And
still
then I watch
got
it,
it.
I'm like, oh. But now we gotta watch Steph doing karaoke.
Oh,
I don't know if anyone has
What?
those videos, but Steph
Wait,
is like a
what?
professional.
What?
get it, girl.
Professional what? Professional what? I missed it.
You're a professional singer when we did
Oh no,
karaoke
I'm
that night.
not. Oh no,
You were crushing it.
but that was a lot of fun doing karaoke.
Yeah.
Gotta do it again.
And then X-Ray did Evanescence with Mark.
Yes, that was awesome.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
that was so good. And they crushed it too. They didn't hold back. We sang Backstreet Boys. One of the Beatles songs.
We sang a lot that
Yeah.
night. That was so much fun. Yeah, me and Max did a duet.
Oh.
We did. That's right.
Yeah. Me and Max did a duet. That was so much fun.
That was from A Star Is Born. Yeah.
Yeah, we did that Lady Gaga, Bradley Cooper.
Shallows.
song.
Mm-hmm.
Shallow,
I
yeah.
love that song. That's a good song.
Yeah. Steph killed it because she hit that. She belted that high note, and everyone was just like,
Ooh.
"Wow!" We were just stunned. But
Get it, girl.
it was fun
I
because
like
we've
singing
been
in the car. That's where I give all of my performances.
car or shower. Because shower, I think you get a little bit of a echo in your voice. So.
I love singing in the shower, but like living here, I can't sing in the shower. People hear me.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Oh. I'm
You
not much
Beardo
of a singer.
or Krista?
Yeah, people will hear me. I'll get embarrassed.
Embarrassed.
Get embarrassed.
What was that, Krista?
Did you just call me
Or-
Krista?
Wait, what? What?
How did I say Krista?
You did.
How odd.
You just called me Krista.
I
I'm
did.
not Krista.
You're not. But
I'm not.
am I talking to a Krista?
No.
Max is like desperately trying to recover.
He is.
No, I'm saying off of stream, could I be talking to a Krista on my free time?
Oh, really? Could
Oh.
you be?
Oh.
Could I have found a Krista at Hobby Lobby?
I hope you found a Krista at Hobby Lobby.
Me too. No, I was thinking of, I was about to say, does Krista or Beardo sing at the Geeks and Gamers thing? But I said Krista instead of Kara, because then I was going to ask Kara if she sings as well.
I do not. I do not sing.
Okay.
I am not much of a singer.
Disbrew said opera houses have said before that they get annoyed spending hundreds of millions to replicate the acoustics of the home shower. Sarah, you don't sing?
What is this?
Kara,
place
Kara?
I go to?
Not even for fun? For funsies?
I just don't. It's just not for me. I used to like to. Like, I was in choir and stuff when I was young, but
Mhm.
it's just, I like to listen. That's about it. I like to listen.
Yeah, that's actually one of my favorite things to do. So like at where is it at? At City Walk, they have a karaoke bar, but it's not like the other karaoke bars that you go to where you can just like go to the DJ and sign up, sing. It's so different to where like you put your name in a fishbowl and it's like luck of the draw if they pick your name. And I like to just go there and just sit, drink, and listen to people sing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I could
Have
do
you guys
that.
Have you guys ever been to Nashville? Which is like the music capital of the world.
No,
like,
but I
it is
want
just,
to go. I'm going
Yeah.
this year. All right, I'm going this year.
You guys have
I
to.
do wanna go to
I think you guys would enjoy it.
I've been through Nashville. We stopped and had dinner with somebody, but that's about as much as Nashville as we had seen.
Okay. Josh is calling me out. He says, black shirt, black joggers, that has to be MVP. What's funny, Josh, is that video that Steph has from 2020,
I
2021.
don't remember when the first meetup is, but
Um,
tell them what you're wearing.
I was wearing black joggers and a black shirt, so
What?
you
That's
are not
definitely
wrong.
not in
Yeah.
Mickey's
It's my uniform. And then,
Pieces in there.
yeah, must have been Maxi Pad the Imposter. Josh wants to do karaoke with you, Steph. And
Ooh.
then he says, he laughs and says, X-Ray doing Evanescence, that's great. I knew their tour manager early in their career. That's
Oh,
dope.
that's
Ooh,
cool.
that's neat. Let's
And then he
go.
says, dude, I can throw down with Shallow. Dang. Well, Josh, maybe we'll have to get you in that karaoke room because,
I know.
yeah, Josh is like, okay, I'm going to brag about you for a second, Josh. This
Ooh.
man's right here. He has such a good voice that he made it to the final round of interviews for The Voice. Like
Oh,
the
wow.
program The Voice.
Really? That's awesome.
And for his last, so he made it through his last interview when they were going to have him on live television to like sing in front of the judges to have their chairs turn or whatnot. He had to take time off of work, like paid time off of work or something, and his boss wouldn't let him.
Oh,
No
He
way.
had to, yeah, so
no.
he had to back out of the competition.
Oh.
So it was like you either forfeit your
Oh.
job or you go for this like voice audition. But yeah.
Oh, that must have been
Dang.
crushing.
Yeah, but so yes, he has the voice of an angel, and he's a country guy, so like he could melt the hearts of hundreds and thousands of men.
Of men.
Yeah, not women.
That took a weird turn.
Well, Josh is our resident gay boy, so he would
Wait,
definitely
what?
he is yeah, he would
likes
melt
the
the hearts
D.
of men.
Of men.
I mean, I
okay.
think he would melt the hearts of women too, but he just doesn't swing that way.
Nope. And
If
that's
only.
okay.
I know, right? Isn't it? It's like, what's the saying? Josh, have you ever heard this when girls are like, "Ah, why are all the good ones? Why did all the good ones have to be gay or something?"
I know I've heard that thing.
What's up?
I know I've heard that. What goes in the middle?
You
I just
said that
giggled.
before?
Yeah.
I think I told you guys I had a run-in with I started flirting with a woman and
Oh my god, I
only to
thought you were
find
gonna
out
say
that she
a
was
man.
no. I mean, I flirt with my guy friends just to be an idiot, but just because it's funny. But
Oh, yes, you told us about this.
yeah, I was flirting with a girl, and then I got her Instagram, and I found out that she was engaged to another woman.
Aww.
I was like, well,
No.
oh well, next time. You'll get him next time, Maxi boy.
You got this.
No. My tummy is growling.
Did I get it? Did I get this one?
So yeah, Josh says the lives were going to be my first day at my new job. That's what it
Oh.
was. Yeah. So yeah, so he was going to perform live on the very first day of his job, and that's why they were like, "Nope, sorry, can't do it."
Dang.
Aw.
So
Gosh, that must have been crushing. I would have
yeah,
been crushed.
yeah, because you almost kind of have to go, okay, do I want to? Unless he's under contract, right? Like if he has a contract, he can't get out of it. But if it's something like where it's like you lose your job or you potentially, or you go live on The Voice, you would be risking the security of your paycheck for
Mhm.
potentially risking it all on The Voice. So it's like, damn,
Yeah.
that's tough.
That is a tough one.
But yeah, he is a very talented singer. Josh says, strangely, the gays say, why are all the good ones straight? Oh, so it goes both ways then. All right.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Never mind then.
That's
That's pretty funny. I had no idea.
That's so cool that Josh was like that's a cool opportunity. Hopefully, like he could try it again sometime.
No.
I know, right? Like, if I think honestly, if he had the time, he could do like a YouTube or a Twitter channel or website or something. I would just think it would be great for him to sing on there. Get some good, like get a good microphone and some good acoustics and just start singing because like that's how
Well, a
so
lot of
many
them are
people
found
get
now.
100%.
Very
TikTok
true.
is another big one.
Yeah.
That's where like tons of musicians just post their stuff, and I think you'd do really well. I think you'd crush it.
Man.
Wear a black shirt and black joggers and start singing, and
There you go. There you go.
Josh says I'm going for the lezers, and I was like, "What's a lezer?" And I was like, "Oh, lesbian." I didn't know it at the time, Josh.
Oh my goodness.
General, which Batmobile is this? This is the Robert Pattinson Batmobile.
I really like the
Oh.
Batmobile that they had in the Batman.
I was gonna ask, yeah, what did you guys think of the Batmobile in that movie? Was pretty cool, but what did you guys think of the movie in general?
I enjoyed the movie.
So I liked it up until they turned the Riddler into like some online
Incel.
extremist. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, dang it. Okay, I'm never gonna get a good on-screen Riddler. That's what I really wanted. I was waiting for a good on-screen Riddler. I think like my favorite one so far in like live action Riddler is the guy Corey something, I can't remember his last name, who played the Riddler in Gotham. Which was like
I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
the Fox TV show. He reminded me a little more of like the Riddler from the animated series, which is my favorite Riddler.
Ooh, yeah.
Because I hated Jim Carrey's Riddler. Like I hated Jim Carrey's Riddler.
You didn't like the over the top. Yeah.
Yeah, I could not stand Jim Carrey's Riddler. So I was looking forward to like this one because I was like, okay, he looks weird, right? His outfit is weird, but okay, he doesn't want to get blood because he's like, hitting people. So this is his way of not getting blood all over him. All right, I'll go with that look. And I thought it was interesting, like how they kind of made him like a serial killer, which was pretty cool. He had his reasons for doing everything, which is okay. And he was leaving riddles, which was pretty cool. I was like, okay, this is cool. But then they turned him into this online extremist anarchist. It was so stupid. I was like, I hate it. Why'd you have to do that? You had to go that way? All right.
Yeah, it was a weird turn. And then he had all his like incel followers at the end there,
I
right?
didn't like that.
It was just, yeah, it was predictable and just like, all right, I see what you're doing.
I will admit, I did like Robert Pattinson as like young Bruce Wayne.
Ooh, interesting. Okay.
So I liked him better as Batman, as not as Bruce Wayne, and here's why. Like, I get that he's a young version of it. I think he's like in his second year as Batman or whatever. Or is he in his second year? I can't remember what year he's in. But he's like already established there. He already knows Jim Gordon. Jim Gordon trusts him. He has that relationship. But the way he plays Bruce, I didn't like it because there's no separation from Batman and Bruce. They're both pretty broody. Yeah. So I wanted Bruce to be a little more different, like just different than Batman.
Yeah.
And there was no
funny.
separation.
Yeah, no, I could totally see that stuff. Um, Funny enough, I wouldn't even say that my favorite aspect of the film were any of the acting performances. I think it was the production design because the first 15 minutes of the film
Oh, it was
is
so
like
good.
perfect Batman. It's like because
Like that
the camera starts,
setup. Oh my
yeah,
god.
the camera starts to like show all the dark corners and dark alleyways, and it like I forget
It
what it was
just sets
based.
up
It
that
was basically
feeling of
saying
like terror.
exactly. It's like Batman could be anywhere, and as a
Uh-huh.
criminal, the fact that you don't know where he is, I was like, oh, that's so cool. Like,
Mhm.
yes, that's that's the type of vibe, that's the setting, that's the feel of Gotham that I want is that these criminals legitimately fear this man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that's what I appreciated about the film. But
Yeah, that first, I completely agree with you. Like first 15 minutes of that movie is so good.
yeah. But
Man,
interesting. So let's see,
I kind of want to watch it again.
John. I don't think I'd ever watch it again just because of how long it is. But
We watched
I
it
do
again
think there
recently.
are. Say again.
So we watched it again recently.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And did you feel like it still held up, or was it still just too long? Or
It's still a long movie, but I mean, I kept finding, I think the way that I judge a movie right now is if it can get me to put my phone down or whatever I'm doing to put it down
mm-hmm.
and get my attention, it's a good movie. It's a good enough film for me. And The
Interesting.
Batman
Okay.
does that. The only other movie
Yeah.
that's really gotten me lately like that, weirdly enough, has been Nefarious.
Oh, that's one I really want to see.
Yeah,
Cause that
Nefarious, weirdly enough, really, it did that for me. And I was like, oh, okay.
how cool. That's awesome. Yeah, cause
I
that's
did,
the one where it's like talking about demons, right?
yes. The, like,
Yeah.
possession. Um,
Yeah.
it's, it was really good. And like, of course, I know that Eric had done an interview with Sean Patrick Flannery um,
That's
about
right. Yeah.
Nefarious. But I had been a fan of his, of course, for Boondock Saints and a couple other things that he had been in. Um, but I didn't know what to expect whenever it came to Nefarious. And it was just one of those where the conversations that they kept having, like these discussions that they were having, kept on like getting my attention. And
Yeah.
I think that was fantastic.
Yeah. It's really when you have a film that's really dialogue heavy, you have to have really great writers. And from what I've been hearing is that yeah, a lot of those conversations were really well done, and that the dialogue was well written and
Yes. And I mean, it's
um
a very small cast. There's only like maybe like 10 people in the entire movie, if that.
yeah. Wow. And probably a small budget too.
Yeah.
But
Have you watched
yeah.
Nefarious stuff?
No, I haven't. I'm struggling with my Batmobile right now. That's why I'm not saying anything.
Okay.
I haven't watched
Steph
it.
is hyper focused. She's like,
Hey.
I'm
I
locked in,
I
baby.
have to link in. So I put like I finished like the side part of the door and everything, and now I have to attach it to the big car, and I was struggling a little bit. Got it.
I get it.
Yeah, that's how I
You
get
gotta
when I'm
explain it to
painting
me.
stuff, but yeah, that will be one I need to put on the list for sure. Nefarious. And
Now, is it a
then
horror movie? Trey in my chat said Nefarious was the best horror movie last year.
I think it's not horror, it's more of like a psychological thriller.
Oh, okay.
Like I am a wimp and I was not scared at all.
do you not normally like horror films, Kara?
I do not. I typically don't.
Okay.
It has to be like I don't mind like psychological thrillers. It's gore and like jump scares that get me.
Yeah.
So I think Nefarious is definitely more along the lines of like a psychological thriller.
Okay. You
Yeah,
know what
I'm
I've
not
always
a gore person. I can't do it.
yeah, no, that's understandable.
What?
And there are a lot of, movies out there that just like it's just torture porn, and it's like, all right, do I really want to watch this? Like, is there anything like really of substance to this?
Mm-hmm.
Um, but gets the tickets. They still get money sometimes. So,
Yeah. It's just not for me.
yeah. But I was gonna say, people have been talking about this new Venom film after Madam Web, because they're like, there's gonna be Craven, and then there's gonna be Venom 3,
I forgot
Yeah.
about
and
Craven.
I know, right? Everyone has forgotten
I
about Craven.
honestly thought that Craven already came out, and we
I
just
I
missed it.
thought so too. I hope it just never comes out, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that
Um.
they're gonna do Craven justice.
Oh, not at all.
I
Not at
think
all.
they're gonna fuck boy him up, and
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not looking forward to that. And like I will be completely honest, I don't know a whole lot about Craven, but I don't see him like I'm so tired of these studios going like trying to make the like anti-hero sympathetic like just let the bad
Mhm.
guys be bad.
Mhm.
And
Like
that's exactly you nailed it, Kara. Because I was gonna say with Venom and with Craven, these are two like
yeah.
villains. Like these guys are. When you were talking about horror films and horror movies, Venom 1 should have been a horror film. Like Venom is a terrifying entity in the Spider-Man
Yeah.
universe.
Yeah.
And they should have made that film like just terrifying, right? But no, it's got jokey jokes, and he's a sympathetic like anti-hero, and they're trying to make him lovable, and I'm like, dude, you know nothing about this character, and it makes it so bad. Uh, those Venom movies are just forgettable, but yeah, I'm afraid they're gonna do the same thing to Craven.
I feel like the first and second Venom movies were basically the same movie.
Oh yeah, just dumb, dumb, forgettable CGI messes. Which is odd because one of them I'm pretty sure was directed by Andy Serkis.
Really?
For what?
Yeah. I think Andy Serkis had directed one of the Venom films, which is odd because it's like
Did he
he's
direct or did
good in.
he produce?
That's a good question. I I don't know. I mean, because everything that he's done, he's brilliant in.
Thank you, sweetie pie.
Yeah.
But maybe he's better in front of the camera than behind it. I don't know.
Yeah, he's a very talented actor.
Yeah.
I could listen
yeah.
to him talk.
I know.
Ooh, I have his Lord of the Rings audiobooks on Audible.
Ooh.
Clutch. They're very good.
I have never actually listened to any of those. I mean, I read The Hobbit in high school. And I have a set of like original Lord of the Rings books from like I think they're like from the 80s or from the 70s
Oh, cool.
that were given to me as a gift whenever I was really young. But I haven't ever really gotten around to reading them.
Trey brings up a good point, though. He says, to be fair, Andy Serkis directed The Flash, so...
No, he did
No,
not.
he didn't.
No, did he?
Did he?
There's
No.
no way.
Hold on.
Was it him? Trey. Oh, and he directed Venom too, as Michael.
There's
No, Andre
Hold on,
Muschietti directed The Flash.
Yeah, Andre Muschietti directed The Flash. Yeah, you're
This
absolutely
person
right.
is giving you a lot of very false information. Do not trust them. I'm sorry.
I was about to say, I was like, yeah, no.
Fake news.
Fake. Andy Serkis would never do such a thing, even though he did Venom too.
Did he? And now I gotta look. Hold on. Venom.
No, it's Andy Muschietti.
To
Yeah, and
director.
Craven
Oh, he
is.
did. Damn it, Andy. Well, I didn't watch Venom 2, so.
Yeah, you're not missing. Like you're really not missing
Didn't
anything.
Venom go to a gay bar in Venom 2?
Oh, Lord.
I think what they tried to do is they tried to say that Venom's two like his human self and his symbiote self are like a allegory for trans,
Of course they
rights
are.
or something, and
Because
like that.
everything's an allegory for trans. If you don't belong at all, you're trans.
Yeah, well, isn't that what they say about X-Men? X-Men isn't about people who feel ostracized or people who feel like they don't fit in. It's just trans people, and it's like, okay, like, aren't you original?
I
Yep.
mean, I think a lot of people just completely forget that writers are successful because they can make these stories relate to so many different types of people, so many different
Yeah,
types of demographics, and that's why a story can resonate with people of all different backgrounds. It's because the writers are talented, not because like they're specifically thinking about you, this person at this time. They're just like, okay, what is a situation that people of all different backgrounds can relate to? And a lot of that is
Right.
going to be being the outcast, growing up, like finding yourself. Like that is a common theme for so many people. And it's not
yeah,
like so many people try to a lot of people try to hijack that now and say, oh, this is for me, not you. Like they did this for
Right.
me. And it's very selfish.
100%. Yeah,
Well,
these
they're
are
very
human.
and inherently like selfish people, you know.
Yes.
That's why
Yes,
that's why we say they suffer from main character syndrome.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because it's an inherently selfish thing.
And yeah, I mean, I think when you have these great writers who are great storytellers, their work transcends all ideology, all politics, because at its core, it's a human story.
Yes.
And we as humans have commonality with each other, with different struggles or with different life experiences. Though we may have different backgrounds, we all have a sense of, oh, I've had a breakup before, or I've suffered through a job loss before, or we have experienced death before. Like these are human traits that we all find, but like you said, a lot of these people tend to hijack that and say, no, this is our experience, not yours. That's just not true. And it's like we said, very, very selfish. Main characters
and it just makes me sad because I know a lot of the people that are going through that are just broken people who are trying
of
to
course,
either
yeah.
find attention or like just try to be happy with themselves but don't really know a positive way to do that. So they see all these things on the internet and it's just not a healthy way to cope. And they'll latch on to anybody that says, "Oh no, we welcome everybody. We welcome everybody. Like we're here for you." And sometimes, like, I mean, well, honestly, think about the most successful bad guys are the ones that aren't noticeably bad. They're the ones that make you feel like you are you're doing good for the world. You're like they're the best bad guys are the charismatic ones that are that look like good guys. They're it's a disguise.
They think that they're the good, like they're like, oh, my cause is righteous, my cause is just,
Yes.
Thanos being one of them, Magneto is a huge one. Magneto
Yes.
believes that what he's doing is the good guy thing to do. And that's exactly why he is such a great villain. I mean, there are plenty of other reasons why he's a great villain, but yeah, he can lead people. He's charismatic. He cares about people, but he goes too far.
Yes.
So yeah, that's kind of the there's a delineation between a sympathetic villain and a villain who is who believes that what he's doing or she is doing is righteous, even though they're clearly in the wrong. You know, like the what did they call her? Something Freckle Jesus in the Captain America Falcon show, when she's
I
like
didn't even
killing
watch it.
people and she's like a terrorist, and people are
I know
like,
who you're talking about, though.
yeah, she's like blowing people up and killing
Yeah.
people, and Falcon is like, no, she's just misunderstood, and it's like, no, no, I don't think
Can you
so.
imagine?
Yeah.
Gosh.
Whereas like Magneto, if he kills someone, it's like, oh no, Magneto's a bad guy. Like you were a bad person, but you think you're good.
You know,
Andrew
honestly,
Matthews,
like
thank you for the
I'm
$2 super
seeing.
chat. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, go for it. No. Read your super chat.
No, Andrew Matthews, thank you for the $2 super chat that says PETA the Hunter.
PETA the Hunter, is that what he said?
Yes.
PETA.
Oh no. Well, yeah. I mean, he is a hunt poachers. He's essentially going to be Catman. Catman.
I was gonna say, like, I've noticed a lot of what were we talking about? Oh, the sympathetic villains, right? And oh, they're just misunderstood. So, like, IRL, right? I've noticed a lot of these newer like true crime documentaries that are coming out have been trying to make the murderers out to be sympathetic, like, oh, it didn't happen, like it just happened to me, or it wasn't my fault. All these things led up to me killing someone and taking someone's life. And it's like I've noticed a rise in victim blaming in real world cases, which is really sad. And I feel like that's kind of like translating to cinema, because we want to make all of these villains sympathetic. They're no longer villains, they're a sympathetic villain. You have to sympathize with what they're doing. And it's so crazy because you see people trying to sympathize also with actual murderers and killers with all of these new documentaries, and it's like, why are we doing that?
Yeah,
doing
it
that.
doesn't make any sense to me.
It is a weird ideal. It's like a weird hill to die on. Like there are people who it's like, you know, there's always nuance to everything, and you go, man, yeah, that must have been an awful situation, but we shouldn't be rooting for these like murderers and killers and stuff like that. Like, but wasn't there like Memology? Was it Memology who posted something on Twitter that was basically it was one of those crime drama shows, and the woman didn't convict the rapist because she was like, he didn't know any better. He comes from a low income part of town and blah blah blah. And you're like, I'm sorry, excuse me, what? You're not gonna convict him because because he's a victim? Even though he was the one who raped? Like, it was just, it was so backwards. And we've been seeing this a lot where there is a double standard for our justice system right now, and it's on full display.
Yes, very much so. It just makes me sad.
Yeah, and yeah, this year is going to be quite something. You know, it is an election year, and people are. YouTube's going to be crazy. I'm gonna say that. That's all I'll say.
YouTube's gonna YouTube.
YouTube is gonna YouTube. Yeah. You think Kick will do the same thing, Steph?
maybe, I don't know. Depends on who's talking, really. I don't think Kick will. I don't think Kick will censor like YouTube does or like
Yeah,
Twitch.
right.
Someone got suspended from Twitch. Who got suspended?
Well, Melanie
One of
got
our
Oh, it was
banned.
Melanie.
fellowship. Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh
Yeah,
my
Melanie got
Melanie
god.
got
banned
suspended.
for like 2 weeks.
What did she do this time?
Oh, who knows?
I was about to say, yeah. Probably didn't do anything, but yeah.
Melanie. I can't remember why she got it.
Um,
I can't get this in there.
well, I know it's getting to be that time of the day.
I'm on the struggle bus right now. I can't get this
Trying
in.
to find a piece or trying to get a piece to work.
Trying to get a piece to work. I'm on the
Is it just
struggle
not? I was gonna say, is it just not fitting? But then I was gonna say, oh, that's what she said.
bus.
Or maybe a
Ooh, I
wrong
think I just
angle,
connected
which is
the
also what
tail
she
with
said.
the head.
It's
What?
an awkward. It is an awkward angle.
Oh.
It's an awkward angle, so it's not going in.
That's what she said.
Yeah, you gotta find the perfect angle. But it may take a few tries.
You do. Angle matters.
It does.
I can't get it in.
You gotta be persistent. You can't force it in though, Steph. You gotta make
I'm trying to force it because I can't get it in.
Oh my god. It takes some finesse. You know what I mean? It takes some skill. You gotta.
It is not going in. Like,
This does not want to fit.
Why isn't it going in?
Ooh, I've almost got this. I finally just
I was
connected
gonna
the
say,
head
yeah.
with the body.
Am I doing this right?
Are you streaming on YouTube as well, Steph? Or are you just
No,
doing...
just kicking Twitch. I was
Okay.
gonna stream on YouTube too, but I have to stream there later, so
Oh, okay. No worries.
yeah.
Hey, how have your Monday shows been going? Aren't you doing like a new show?
Yeah. Monday musings and then TikTok talks on Tuesdays.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Are you ever
Those
gonna...
have been fun.
Yeah, are you ever gonna bring any guests on, or do you prefer those to be solo streams for you?
I don't mind guests, honestly. I don't mind having guests, but I haven't really like asked anybody or found anyone, so the guests would be fun.
I think there are some
Oh,
live streams in some settings that like actually work better with a solo. Like I know Nick Ricada does a solo stream. I know Eric does a solo stream, like, you know, for Canon's sake. I know Gary does the nooner. Well, Gary used to do the nooner by himself. So there are some stream formats that like just work better as a solo. But so yeah, that's why I was asking. I was just seeing what you prefer. But I'm glad that they've been fun. I like the Monday
they've been a lot
musings.
of fun.
I think that's a cool concept.
I dropped it. I dropped the piece.
Oh boy.
Oh no. Oh gosh, I just realized what time it was.
Yeah, I went to church on Thursday, so I will just be watching online this morning.
Ooh.
So I don't have a hard out today. Or hard time frame or anything.
I'm just on a roll with this puzzle.
Yeah, do your thing. I've got, I think, one more horsey for my knights, and And then I should be able to move on to the knights themselves.
And that piece fell far.
Did you chuck it or something across the...
No, like I don't know if I accidentally kicked it, but like it went to the opposite side of the room. Like that piece just flew.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Jeez. Man, it really wasn't going in then, huh?
It wasn't going in.
It just needed some love and direction.
Yeah.
Right. I'm still having problems with it.
Out of context conversation. It's not going in. It's the angle. Am I doing it right? Yeah.
I figured it out. I got it.
Had to finesse it in there, or was it forcefully?
I figured no, it wasn't forced. It went in so smooth.
Oh, wow. Okay, good. That's what you always want to hear.
Got it.
Was it just? Did you have to look at like the box or the rule? Because does Lego come
I
with
wasn't following the directions well enough.
Oh boy. Trying to do it by yourself.
I was like, I know how to do this. I got it. Nope.
Yeah, sometimes you need some direction to go. Yeah, maybe try this. Maybe this might work better.
Sometimes that's all you need. Just a little bit of communication.
Yep. Communication is key. Yeah, Steph, I'm sorry I don't have your stream on my page right now. I tagged you in the title, but I tagged your YouTube, so I'll have to go back into the description.
Oh, no, don't worry about it.
And put your Twitch and Kick in there as well.
I think I don't have you guys in the title, but I've got you in my YouTube description.
Yeah. Yeah, those YouTube tags help a ton just by clicking at instead of having to put the link. It helps a lot.
Yes.
I was gonna ask, Kara, are you still on Twitch, or do you do exclusively to Kick whenever you do gaming stuff?
I do Twitch and YouTube.
Okay.
I've been on like Kick a couple times, but I don't know. I haven't gotten the draw for it yet.
Yeah, that's fair. Man, I'm surprised. I think I told you guys this a while back. I was on Twitch. I was just watching a friend of mine. But when I went to like the For You page, or whatever you want to call it, like the trending or search page, it was just booby streams.
Yep.
I was like, what am I looking at here?
On
and
Twitch?
Like, yeah, on Twitch. And like, I tend to watch like nerd shit. So like, I watch Warhammer building tutorials and gaming streams. So like, that's mainly who I watch. And yet my search page was just tons of hot tub and body painting BS. And I was like, what the hell? I did not ask for this at all. So I don't know what's going on with Twitch, but
that's why I went back to Twitch, because it's not wholesome anymore.
Yeah, we need some more non-titty streamers out here.
Yeah, so I went back to Twitch. So
bring the wholesome back.
Bring the wholesome back. I need to bring some wholesomeness. The way you said booby streams. Booby streams.
It was though. It was a bunch of booby streamers. And I know a lot of guys will be like, "Oh, Max, you're such a prude." It's like, no, don't get me wrong. Like, I think that God has made the female form perfectly. I think he, like, it's just there's nothing wrong with it. It's glorious. However, there is something to say about like, you know,
Hallelujah.
if you do it on stream, then like what? I don't know. I just feel like there's sexy in modest. There's sexiness in modesty, if that makes sense,
Mhm.
right?
Yes.
Like I don't find body painting streams as attractive as a woman who has maybe like a low cut shirt.
Mhm.
Um,
Hey, agreeing with you right now.
Say again.
And the chat's agreeing with you guys. Lewis says, I agree with I agree with Max, but that was the gayest thing I've ever heard a guy say.
I don't want any boobies. I can't take the boobies.
No, but I completely like agree with you. I was actually having a conversation with a friend of mine the other day about OnlyFans because it was someone who I hadn't talked to in a really, really long time. We were just having this conversation. And because he was wondering about like my streams and how they're going and what do I stream, and he knows about like all of the Twitch streamers and the girls that
Oh
use
yeah.
OnlyFans, and I was like, yeah, I don't do that, like no, and he was just like, well, what do you think about it? I was like, I know girls that do OnlyFans, but that's not for me. Like I can't do that, you know. I was like, that's good for them. They want to do that on their own. That's fine, but I don't do that. Like that's just
Not my kind of
something that I won't
content.
do. And it's so funny because like the bar is that low, right? That you have to say like, it's not that I'm a prude or anything. Seriously. Because it's just so common nowadays for girls to have OnlyFans accounts. And it's so common for them to just show off their bodies just so willy-nilly that you have to say like, I'm not a prude. That like covering yourself up and respecting yourself is considered like prudish, you know.
Yeah,
Not having
right?
an OnlyFans is considered prudish. Like that's the bar is in hell, you know. Like
Yeah.
it's
Oh
so
my God.
bad.
No, you're right. Here in California, like I'll be out, maybe not at a bar, but like I'll be out somewhere in public and maybe even a coffee shop, but you'll get guys who legitimately ask, like they'll just find a beautiful woman and they'll be like, "Hey, do you have an OnlyFans?" And it's like these guys they have zero problem with doing that now because society has just said, yeah, women just have OnlyFans now. That's just like a thing that they do.
Yeah, it's just a thing.
And it it's demeaning to them and it devalues their femininity and their you know, I don't know, their body. You know, it is unfortunate that of course everyone is free to do what they want, but I don't see it as a good thing, especially for young men who are trying to find women and then they just find themselves on OnlyFans. It just removes the personal connection and the
Yes, it
relationship
does.
aspect.
I completely agree.
That's crazy that they ask girls, "Do you have an OnlyFans?" That's crazy to me. See, I don't look. I don't know. I just don't. It's not that I don't want to say like I don't date, but I'm not looking, you know. But I've never had anybody be like, "Hey, so do you have an OnlyFans?"
Well, I
When
mean,
I'm at
because
a
think about it,
bar.
these young guys probably think, okay, I can try and flirt with this girl. I can maybe buy her dinner. Maybe we can date a little bit, and maybe after a few dates, we will become intimate. Or I can pay $5 and get all of that tonight. You know what I mean?
Exactly. That's so sad.
And that's the
Yeah.
sad part is because the men are now opting out of pursuing the woman because
Yeah.
why would they pursue her when they know that they could pay $5 and get
And
all
just
of
see
that
it. Just see it.
and just
Let
see
me
it
see what this girl got. Yeah, that's
and not
crazy.
have to put any effort towards the relationship. Um, so even though your chatter said that I sounded gay, I
They don't say
I
they're. I told you they agree with you. They just thought it
they
was
do
funny.
agree,
Like
yeah.
it's all boobies. The way that's why I said the way you said it. It was like so adorable. You're so shocked. Like it's all boobies.
It was for effect, because yeah, I mean, of course, uh, yeah, boobs are fantastic, but when I'm on there to look for like video games and stuff, it's like, come on, man, you know what you're doing. But
Know exactly what you're doing. All right, guys,
yeah,
it is almost 12:30. I need to leave. I've got to get ready for my next stream.
okay.
I've just got
Well,
like really into this puzzle.
I was about to say you finished that whole middle part. That looks incredible.
I'm almost there. The next stream it'll be done. So
I'm finishing this last horse and then I'll be done. So if you need to drop out, Kara, do your thing. I'm
yeah.
just gonna stay on for just a few more minutes just so I can finish this guy.
Yes, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. I will be back here in about half an hour to play some Nightingale with Az.
That's right.
Yes, but
Yeah, please guys go check out Kara and go watch her play Nightingale this afternoon. But yeah, hopefully you can get something to eat before you guys play.
I'm gonna schedule the stream and then I will be going to get me some food made real quick, and then I will be running upstairs.
Oh, and by the way, I'm glad you're feeling better. I know last week you were kind of getting over being sick, yeah?
I was miserable. I finally felt good enough this week. Like I'm on the mend. I'm almost there. I'm at that tail end of all this crap.
Oh,
I can't believe how long whatever everybody was catching, it was something different because
Yeah.
that lasted a long time.
Yeah, it got me. I think it was just a sinus infection, or it was just something annoying. It was not fun at all.
yeah. Well, I'm glad you're feeling better, and enjoy the rest of your day. We'll pop in and check in on you for your video gaming stream, and yeah, thanks again for hanging out this morning. Always love chatting with you.
Yes, it just really starts me off in a good mood for the week, because I really love hanging out with y'all. It makes me very happy.
I know, right? And thank you for showing off your Pikachus as well.
I have lots of them.
Nice little timeline cleanse. I love it.
Just one more lumpy Pikachu for the road. Here you go, guys. One more lumpy Pikachu.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to like go back to the couch and keep working on the other one. I'm so excited.
His face is adorable. Yeah, it's pretty great.
So cute. Oh my gosh.
I love him. I'm so proud of him. He's so cute.
Where are you gonna put him? Where is he gonna be
He's
displayed?
going on my desk next to me upstairs. I'm gonna show him off all I can.
He needs his own like emote.
Oh my
He
god,
needs an emoji.
yes! Just a
Emote
Oh
for
my
lumpy
gosh, he
Pikachu.
Lumpy Pikachu.
Yes.
So cute.
Oh my god. All right, guys. I love you.
Love you, Kara. Have a good rest of the day.
Thank you. I'll talk to you guys soon. Guys, go hang
Sounds
out
good.
with Max and Steph while we're hanging out. Sorry, my
Yeesh.
brain. I got really hungry. Brain fart.
No,
All
that
right.
was perfect.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
All right, chat. Go hang out with Max and Steph. They're both doing their own projects. I love these morning streams so much. Like, I cannot express how much I just genuinely enjoy these mornings that I get to spend with my friends. Having something like this just really starts my week off good. We've got the body completely done except for this last bit of the tail. That is all we have left, is just the plants. So this will be finished next stream. I just found another piece. Get in there. There we go. Now the plants. Congrats. Yes, it's tiny victories. More impactful. Yes. Yes. But I will see you guys here soon. I will be playing Nightingale with Az this afternoon, but then I will probably be dipping out a little early because my husband and I are going to see Dune Part 2 today. So I will catch you guys later, and I hope you have a great, great day. I'll see you soon.